back at it once again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Episode number 3.
Of what?
Ballers Block.
Ballers Block. And just to let it be known, we are still doing Two Jerks in a Pod.
We ain't stopping.
This is just our way of busting our basketball nuts, you know?
Basically, we didn't want to put the two together.
We don't want to burden y'all with our basketball talks on the podcast, so we figured we'd do a podcast about basketball so we can burden y'all off the podcast. So it's really not a burden if you really think about it.
Not everybody's into basketball.
Nah, not at all. But yes, episode 3, Ballers Block with Tebow and Debo. Today we got a few things on the agenda, but before we continue, just make sure you are following, liking, subscribing
Sharing.
on all platforms. It's Two Jerks in the Pod on IG now.
Even if you dislike, it's whatever. Let us know why.
Tebow Vision on
Fan of feedback.
YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, share. I'm eating an orange right now, folks. Trying to get my vitamin C and, you know.
We're ruthlessly multitasking. We're actually watching the Raptor game.
Raptors versus Warriors.
Yep. 4-point game, fourth quarter.
Raptors versus Warriors.
With that said, let's jump right into it.
I think that's where we were going to begin, actually.
Exactly.
So.
That's what we call segue in the business, folks.
Can you spell that?
No.
Nor can I. Segue?
Segue. Like Shaq would say, spell it, tough guy.
Spell it, tough guy. Come on, Chuck. Come on. Spell it, Chuck. Come on, tough guy.
Like we did last week, we talked about our two teams.
And
I'm the Raptor fan.
Enough, yeah, Raptor fan here. Die hard. No Raptor apparel today. Thank God.
I always got Raptor apparel.
He's got the damn hat.
I always got Raptor apparel. Yeah. You'll never see me without a hat, and I would say 80% of my hats are Raptor hats.
Definitely.
So, we're watching the Raptor game
versus
the Golden State Warriors. His team, that's Tebow.
Yep. It's a 4-point game. My team's up. With about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, Steph just got blocked, but that was a foul. That should have been a foul, but it's okay.
Only a Golden State fan would say that.
But
great block.
What's your prediction on this game since we're on it right now?
Raptors are going to pull it out.
You think so?
That's what I hope so.
So, speaking of Raptors, they've been trash lately, bro.
They have been trash. They have been trash.
Come on. Pay attention, Steph.
I think they only got 2 wins for the season, if I'm not mistaken.
Facts.
They're in the bottom of the heap when it comes to the East.
How bottom are? Oh shit! Pardon my French. But oh shit.
He said that because it's now a 1-point game. Like I said, I feel they're gonna pull it out. I'm not gonna go against my team here.
I'm gonna still rock with mine because here comes Steph.
Steph is playing like trash, actually.
Almost having a terrible game, but Draymond wet. Oh God, that was a brick. So you're rolling with your Raptors. I guess I'm gonna roll with my team. I'm not gonna, even though Steph is playing like trash right now, Raps are making a little run.
Well, the Raptors did win their last game in a pretty great fashion.
Against Sacramento, that doesn't count.
Pretty great fashion.
I mean, does it count?
I believe they set a record in terms of points scored for the franchise.
Raptors?
Oh yeah, 144.
But beating Sacramento, does that count?
Well, Sacramento's usually a bottom-dwelling team, but they do have a better record than the Raptors.
Okay. But they are a team the Raptors should be beating.
Exactly, and they beat them well. And you know what? It was one of those games that I think would spark change because they were down near 20 and ended up winning by near 20. So
you were down 20 to a team you should have been beaten anyways, though.
But those are those gut wins. Pulling off a win like that, being down like that.
For me, that's a win that we look at and say, damn, we almost lost to this trash team. We're lucky we won that game.
They didn't almost win. It was a blowout at the end.
No, but they were losing bad, no?
Yeah.
That's what I meant. They almost lost because they
were
losing bad.
I don't know if you can call a blowout an almost loss, even if you're down.
If you're down 20, sometimes that's the end of the game. But, they fought back.
Exactly.
It was against a trash team.
And not just fought back, they fought back to make it a blowout. So
Again, if it was against a contending team, it would matter.
It would have meant more, but those are the wins that you got to use to build momentum going forward in the season.
I don't know.
Not necessarily the opponent, but the manner in which they won.
I suppose.
With that said, we talked about some trash teams.
Mm-hmm.
A team that everybody thought would be doing good is currently playing like trash.
This guy's gonna pull it back to my other squad.
Two teams actually.
Jeez.
That have that there were some high expectations.
This guy's low key getting at me already, eh?
No shade. No shade intended here.
This is basically what I'm catching.
No shade intended here.
It's kind of cool out here, yo.
The Brooklyn Nets. The Denver Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets, definitely. I mean, both teams, yeah, I agree. Brooklyn Nets. And with the Brooklyn Nets, obviously, it's these guys sitting out.
Yeah,
I don't want to, elaborate too much, but we all know.
KD was on COVID protocols.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie, Lord knows what's going on with Kyrie. I have a theory. Due to the current political climate in America, I think that is the reason why Kyrie chose to sit out. Especially when you look at the fact that when the season was supposed to start last year or restart, he was one of the ones that were very vocal about not starting it based on all the Black Lives Matter stuff that was going on in the NBA. So I feel that's part of the reason why he's currently sitting out.
All right.
But that's my theory.
I believe that. When I first heard it, I figured that was the reason, but when they provided the I guess his explanation, that confirmed to me that was the reason. Woo! There we go. There we go, Kavan. It's an ugly ass rebound, but you did it.
There's still about 3 minutes left in the game. Raptors are now up 1, so expect a lot of make that 4. expect a lot of fan noise to be stuff such as that. A lot of ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Sorry, folks. Sorry.
There's Curry.
Curry just hit a 3.
Hopefully that's.
So we gotta focus on this show. Why are we even watching this game during the show?
You shouldn't be watching this. Anyways, more news in the NBA. A lot of I shouldn't say. Well, yeah, a lot of points have been scored by specifically Steph and Brad Beal. They both had 60-point, or in Steph's case, 62-point outings.
Okay, so for all the naysayers, I know we're watching the Warriors game right now. For all the naysayers who hated on Steph and doubted the kid.
Specifically, what's his name?
Who triggered him before that game?
I think it was
Dame.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard. Because
the game before he dropped the 62, they were blown out by the Blazers, and Dame had some words. He basically kind of called out Steph and said that, since you don't have your usual gunners with you, you're not gonna,
you're trash.
You're not gonna have the same looks as you did in previous years, and it's gonna be a lot harder. I think Steph used that as some bulletin board material and erupted for 60.
Gave him a 60 piece. So that's the highest. What was 62?
Yep.
62. So far that's the season high.
Yes, it is.
For the NBA.
The second was Brad Beal, but unfortunately, he lost that game.
Let's talk about the Wizards.
And he didn't want no parts of the celebration for him scoring the 60.
Can you blame him though?
I cannot blame him at all.
Why is the team trash?
To be honest,
is it coaching or management or what is it right now?
To be honest, I don't know. Maybe it is the coach, because I believe their coach is Scott Brooks. And he was the coach of the Oklahoma City Thunder previously. And to me, he never seemed like a great coach.
Because he never did get OKC over the...
With the amount of talent that was there, He's one of the few coaches that blew a 3-1 lead in the playoffs. And that was the day that basically after that was when KD decided to hit the bricks.
That might have been, one of the reasons. But
so I don't know. Maybe it's coaching. Dare I say maybe it's Westbrook?
They were trash before Westbrook got there.
True, but they didn't have
Wall. You
Wall.
can't pin it on him.
And the combination of Wall and Beal weren't necessarily trash.
But then, again, give Westbrook the benefit of the doubt. He's coming into a trash situation as a new guy. It's still fairly new. Fairly new. They haven't even played 20 games yet. So you can't really say it's him. He's trying to fit into a situation that was already messed up anyways, coming in as a messed up player.
Me personally, I'm not necessarily an absolutist. I just like to pose questions out there. Could it be Westbrook?
No, I hear you.
Could it be the coaching?
The Westbrook thing, I just feel I can answer. The coaching, I don't know. I've just seen them. They've been trashed from, but they're looking bad, but I don't think they should panic. Because it's still early.
It's very early. I don't think no team should be panicking yet. And no team should be too hyped up based on their start.
And what I actually believe, too, though, I feel like Westbrook and Brad Beal together would actually make a wicked duo once they figure it out. They just haven't figured it out yet.
Let's hope they figure it out.
Let's hope they do.
In other news, Lamelo Ball.
Let me be honest. Before he got into the league, I knew he had what it took. I'm not just saying it to try to say I'm a bandwagon jumper. I kind of already, I seen it in him. He has the confidence, he has the swag, and he understands the game. He's a distributor.
Well, here's the thing.
He fits perfect up with the team he's in right now.
LeVar Ball said he never lost. However, he's lost once, I would say. And that's in the Middle Sun. For now, at least. He's losing on the Middle Sun. However, he did predict that the other two would make it. He also predicted that Lamelo was the best of the three. And based on the current start, I tend to agree with him.
Yeah. Yeah. He looks super comfortable in the NBA.
Yes,
right now.
which and even till this day, there are moments where Lonzo Ball doesn't look that comfortable on the court.
Yeah. I agree.
You talked about high scoring outputs. You talked about the triple doubles. What would you rather have? What do you think is more impressive? To have a high scoring output. Let's cap it at 50. A 50-point game, a 50 burger, or a trip dub? What's more impressive?
How many points do I score in the trip dub?
Let's average it out and say somewhere around it's a 20-point triple double.
I'll take the trip dub. But then what's my stat line with the 50 points? Is it like 56 and 6 and like 3 steals?
Let's say it's 55 and 5. 55 and 5 versus a 20-point triple double.
55 and 5
versus 20, 10 and 10.
I might take the 55 and 5. I might take the 55 and 5. There's not a lot of people score 50 points.
What do you think is easier to accomplish?
I think neither.
Because
it all depends on circumstance. I think neither is easy.
Because I think like most people that get triple doubles, you kind of like know, all right, that guy's gonna get a triple double. But when it comes to 50, like kind of like almost anybody can drop a 50 if they're like hot. Like Corey Brewer dropped the 50 burger.
This game's making me sick. Sorry, yo, sorry, it's getting tense for me. Corey Brewer gave a 50 burger.
Corey Brewer got a 50 burger. Mo Williams got a 50 burger.
But then almost anyone can get a trip dub too if it just circumstances just call for it.
So
that's why I say neither is easy.
That's why I brought up Corey Brewer. That's a very unexpected 50 burger.
Okay.
Can you name a very unexpected triple double?
I'm sure someone got it recently. Let me pull it up. Hold on. I don't know one offhand. I'm pretty sure there was one recently.
Besides Lamelo?
His wasn't unexpected, though.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I would expect that from him.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, usually when the people that are getting triple-doubles, you more expect it from them. Like, you don't see any, like, that guy got a triple-double?
Come on, there's a 1-2 guys that might pull a triple-double and be like, yeah, I never expect he would have got that, you know.
I get that, but I'm saying in the history of the NBA, there are more, that guy got 50, then that guy got a triple-double?
Because 50 is more... A 50 burger would be more announced or celebrated.
I guess I guess
than a trip dub. And most mans, I'm pretty sure there were mans who got like 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. They just never celebrated it.
That's the thing with the triple double. A triple double like
can be whatever number.
Like Draymond, the typical Draymond Green triple double, where it's like 11 points, like a 10 assists, 12 rebounds. In the grand scheme of things, the 10 points doesn't make it that impressive. But anytime you score 50, it's automatically impressive.
Because it gets more attention. Because scoring gets more attention. That's really what it is. But I mean, if you got like a trip double of like 20, 20, and 20, you take that over a 50 burger any day.
So I guess we can conclude it by saying this.
Neither is easy is my answer. That's my answer.
Neither is easy. However, the 50 points... The 50 points tends to get more acclaim.
Okay. So we'll agree to disagree, I guess, or we just leave it as what you said. Yeah. Basically, you summed it up. Sorry.
We agree that both are very difficult. However, the 50 points will get you more
acclaim.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's move on.
So. I'm gonna wrap this up just like we did last week. Our picks. Actually, before we get to our picks, real quick, I saw an interesting post, and it was about all-star teams based on where the player is from. So they had like an LA team, an international team, a California team, and so on. So let's get to that real quick. So, all California team. We got Kevin Love, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and the Better Lopez twin. Brooke.
Next team.
All Ohio. You got CJ McCollum, Steph, LeBron, Karis LeVert, and... Nance Jr.
Larry Nance
Jr. If I don't know the name, I'm just gonna say the one that I can remember off top. Aaron Gordon, Dame Lillard, Clippers. Paul George, Klay Thompson, and Christian Wood. This is another all California team.
Okay.
Then we got all Canada. Wiggins. We got what's this guy's name again? I feel like an ass that I don't remember this guy's name off the top. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. When we got Murray, we got R.J. Barrett and Tristan Thompson.
Okay.
North Carolina, we got Chris Paul, Zion, we got John Wall, we got Big Man Whiteside, and my youth from Ingram. Brandon Ingram.
My youth. Okay.
All New York. We got Drummond, Andre Drummond. We got Kemba Walker. We got Donovan Mitchell. We got Carmelo Anthony. And what's this guy's name? It's the rookie that New York got. Obi Toppins. Or Tappins.
Okay.
Lastly, second to last. International team. We got the Joker, we got Kyrie, we got the Greek Freak, we got Luka the Don, and Ben Simmons.
Tough team.
Probably one of the best, if not the best. And last, we got the All-Texas team. We got Marcus Smart, we got Jimmy Butler, we got Trae Young, we got Zach... Is that Zach Randolph? No, that's not Zach Randolph. What's this guy's name again? He's the lefty, just like Zach Randolph.
Should've.
Julius Randle.
Oh, okay, shit.
And Miles Turner.
His name sounds similar as that Randolph. Yeah.
So, based on those squads, who you taking?
Let's make that something the fans or the listeners vote on.
There you have it, folks. Who you taking from that list? I think I'd have to go with the All Ohio. I'm not gonna count out Steph and LeBron.
Let's see what everybody thinks.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yes, sir. It's another week on the Ballers block.
Our picks from last week, we tied.
We tied.
Nets versus 76ers. Sixers pulled that off. Buck picked them. Tebow picked those guys. Blazers versus the T-Wolves. Blazers pulled that off. I picked the Blazers.
Okay.
Nuggets versus the Mavs. That one went into OT. The Mavs pulled it off.
Okay.
That was a Tebow pick. And then Lakers versus the Spurs. I picked the Spurs. The Spurs won. So 2-2. Going into this week, Thursday, the 5 games on the 5 games listed. Got the Nuggets versus the Warriors.
Nuggets versus Warriors. What game? Thursday.
I got the
still
Warriors.
Going with my Warriors.
I'm going with his team.
I'm still going with my Warriors.
Then we got the Sixers versus the Heat. I'm going with the Sixers.
Ooh, I go with the Heat.
All right. Heat. Raptors versus the Hornets. I'm going with my team.
I wrote the Hornets.
Of course you are. Pacers versus the Blazers.
Ooh, Pacers versus Blazers.
I'm going with the Pacers. I'm going with the... So we both agree on that one. Yeah. Lastly, Rockets versus the Spurs. Before today, I would have probably picked the Rockets.
Yeah, I'm going with Spurs on that one.
Yeah, man. I'm going with the Spurs as well.
So those are the picks for the marquee Thursday games. And one other thing, the Raptors are down 1. I don't know if we should hang in for the end of the game.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Since we started off the game, the podcast talking about these two teams, we might as well end off.
So I believe it was Damian Lee who just hit some clutch free throws to give the Warriors a 1-point lead.
Yes, sir. Are we building up a team? Yeah. Well, it's okay to tie.
Sure. Yeah, we're basically wrapped up. We're just finishing things off by watching the end of the day.
If that was on video, that would have been funny if you saw.
Oh, yeah, because he was kind of out of it.
It's like, should I say something?
And
here we go.
He had permission to talk either. So 4.3 seconds left
on the clock.
1-point game.
The Warriors up by 1. Toronto inbounding the ball. Kyle Lowry to inbound the ball. We have the Warriors set up on defense. It looks like it's a
let's see if they
a half-court set here. Let's see what Toronto has in the playbook. Okay, here we go.
Golden State has a timeout left. Toronto.
The referee that looks like Gucci Man's about to inbounds the ball to Kyle Lowry. Come on, Gucci, give him the ball. Let's go. 4.3 seconds left, baby. All right. This is the Ballers Block commentary. Here we go. Pascal Siakam, Spicy P. He's gonna brick shot. Brick shot. Warriors win like they should have won in the finals, but Toronto got lucky. Yes! And that's how we wrap up Ballers Block podcast. The Warriors over the Raptors by 1.
We shouldn't have done this.
Pascal Siakam had a chance to win the game, but Andrew Wiggins with the stellar defense and that terrible spin move. I don't know what that spin dribble was.
Look at the shot almost went in. Almost went down.
Hold on.
It wasn't the greatest of moves.
All right, we're gonna wrap up there. Make sure you tune in, subscribe, like, share.
Maybe we'll do this again.
YouTube,
have a game going on in the background.
Maybe we should. Raptors are trash. Say something. Say something, Nick.
Lottery pick?
Say something.
Lottery pick?
They might as well start playing for that, yo. Anyways, we out. Tebow, Debo.
Deuces.
Ballers, Blanc. We out.